Okay, I'm going to pick up where I left off with Ms.D. about, your situation. You've been in a relationship with your partner for 8 years. Then all of a sudden he just jumped up and left and took all his belongings and didn't even say goodbye. But as I was stating, since you know that he's no good, he's a manipulator, he's not a supporter, he appears like he just really don't care for you, but you continue to give him a chance, you continue to believe in him. But my thing is, do you believe in yourself?
No.
Do you believe that you can put up a will, power, and strength to say if he does it again, because it's a repeated pattern that he continues to do this to you, and you allow him to come back, but this time, could it be something different within you to say, I'm gonna stand up, are you gonna continue to let him do what is best that he normally do, is continue to walk out when he get tired or want to do things, and every couple of years? So I'm asking you, what's going to be different this time?
I mean, I didn't want him to leave in the first place, but I mean, I can't keep doing this though, because I want to be married, and I want to be married to a good man that supports me. Because and I told him the other day, I said, look, I said, I did tell him, when I said, if I find out that you're doing something you're not supposed to be doing, I was like, look, I'm gonna ask you to leave, and I'm not gonna beg you back. And I told him, I said, I don't care if you stay or if you go. And maybe I shouldn't have said that, but I wanted him to understand that I'm serious,
And you got to be serious with him, because from what I am hearing today, you want something different versus that he wants something different. And it's a repeated pattern that he has done in the past of coming back, leaving, and you want something different. So how are you going to change this situation to make yourself better, instead of continue to go back into this same cycle that's been going on for eight years or 8.5 years?
What should I do?
So have you thought?
I just don't need to take it back, because I can't keep doing this.
Okay, since you can't keep doing this, what are your plans on if he knock on that door tonight or next week and begging you to take him back? Do you have a backup plan? Do you have a strategy?
I need one.
You need one. Okay, so we're gonna do a little role playing. Pretend that I'm him, and I'm knocking on the door, and I'm begging you back. And I really want you to think about what you're gonna say to me. So here I am.
Go away.
I'm not going away. Open the door.
I'm not doing this with you no more. Go away.
Oh, come on. Just let me in. I need to talk to you. Come on. Let me in. Open the door or crack the door. It's cold out here. I don't want to stay out here.
You don't go away, I'll call the law.
Okay, call them. Come on. Let me in, babe. I'm sorry. I have to tell you something.
Whatever, he would probably just get mad and walk off. But if he did keep knocking, I would just don't even know. I probably
You
eventually
probably open the door or
and cuss
crack
his
the
ass
door.
out.
But pretend now. You done open the door or crack the door.
What do you want?
I want to say that, first of all, I know you're pissed off at me and I know you're mad, but can you please forgive me and give me one more chance? I promise you I won't do this anymore. I know I done said it a lot of times, but trust me, babe. Trust me on this. You got to trust me. Please give me one more chance.
See, that's something that he's never really said. So if he said that, I don't really know what I'd say, honestly.
Well, what does he normally say? Does he say anything?
He don't say nothing at all. I do all the talking, so it's almost like if I just keep my side of this, if I keep that door shut, he'll probably never come back.
Oh, okay. So that's pretty much easy. So if he knocks on the door, you just let him in and welcome him in and say, "Come on in, babe," like nothing really happened. And if he don't feel like talking about it, you try to keep trouble down. You try to keep peace.
Sometimes the reason for that isn't necessarily because I want peace. It's because it's easier to keep the peace than it is to deal with his attitude, because he got a terrible attitude problem all the time. He has a terrible attitude. He's a master manipulator, and it's like his facial expressions, his body language, like he's so hateful, and he just, it doesn't matter.
So since you know this and you're aware of this, if he comes back, I keep asking you this, if he comes back 2 or 3 days from here or maybe tomorrow, what is going to be different? Will you just open the door and let him in? Or would you just say, enough is enough? Tell me what you're going to do.
Well, at least whenever he left, he locked the door and went out the side door, which he didn't just leave it open or whatever. So he didn't leave and do anything mean, or he just took his stuff and left, the heater going for the dog, and he locked the door, which is what I asked him to do. But I did ask him, I said, if you leave or whatever, if you go anywhere, will you just make sure you lock the door and go out? Go out the door and lock it and leave that side door open so that way I can get in.
So if he comes back, once again, if he comes back, what are your plans? Are you gonna accept him back, or are you just gonna put your foot down?
I don't want to accept him back.
So you saying you don't want to accept him back? Do you really mean that from the heart, or you just saying something? Or you not sure?
I'm not just saying it. This is kind of what I've been praying for, but it's hard.
Well, yeah, you just broke up, you just experienced trauma in your life, so trauma is always going to be hard, but it's
I have a place to live, and at least I have my dog, and I'm healthy, and I have a job, and I'm doing good, and it's not like I'm left in a bad spot. It's just I'm left in a bad spot emotionally, so
yeah. So
for that, but still.
So let's talk about the emotional part of it. When you go home tonight and you relaxed and taking a shower and just really thought things out, I need you to write down, what if he comes back, and what would be your reaction? What would be your plan? What would be your strategy? I know right now it's new, it's fresh, it just happened, but when you take a shower and relax, I really need you to think about the next step that you want to do. Will you be able to do that?
I can try.
Yeah. Well, we're going to try to do it, and if you can just write down 1 to 3 things, you have to have a strategy or plan. If this man decides to come back, will you want to continue to repeat the cycle for the rest of your life? Or are you just gonna say, no, enough is enough? So make sure when you go home tonight to think about it. Get you a cup of coffee, a tea, take your warm bath, a shower, and relax. Get your head together, eat you something, and just think about it. And jot it down, and we'll talk about it tomorrow. Okay? Thank you for doing this session. I really appreciate it. You have anything else before we tune out? No? Okay. Well, thank you so much.